Hi everybody, it's Paul again from Ballistic Blood Bullets, here with some shout-outs, some important shout-outs, a competition entry, and some love for Jimmy Wang Yu. And any fans of Jimmy Wang Yu, the Asian kung fu action star from the 60s and 70s predominantly, that is in this featured video update. But first and foremost, to the shout-outs. And visitor Gozu the Killer, aka Dom, you may have seen earlier today, he's put up his video for his test results for his exams, and very, very pleased for him. Got some good grades, and Dom himself seems very happy with those results. So very pleased for you, Dom. Extremely well done. And just to reiterate, all the very best for the future. Hope you do really, really well, and very well done, as I say. Anyway, guys, check out his channel. Really nice guy, young guy, has a passion for films, but definitely got some good stuff there, and he's got an ever-growing catalogue of films, as you'll be able to find when you do check out his videos, as I say. So please do stop on over. So that's visitor Gozu the Killer. And that's the very decent and nice young guy, Dom. Next up on my shout-outs is for Mayasimu, aka Luke, the mighty Luke. Very laid-back guy, genuinely friendly guy, and with a flourishing collection of movies, as well as an equally flourishing following on his chilled channel. If you go and pay him some love over there, please do stop by. And recently, Luke he's just shown some love and videos of the Japanese icon, film icon Zatoichi, and he's just getting into some Zatoichi, and has discovered that there are a hell of a lot of films, and there was a couple of series as well. And he's the blind swordsman, as most of you will know. But one of the great episodes in the film series from, I think, 1971 was Zatoichi meets the one-armed swordsman. And the one-armed swordsman is obviously a Chinese character of law from the Shaw Brothers collection of movies, and it starred the mighty Jimmy Wang Yu, which is where the connection to the video is for today. And the Chinese Hall of Cinema was definitely headed up not only just by Bruce Lee, but also Jimmy Wang Yu, who came along on the big screen just before Bruce Lee did, and equally as iconic. Anyway, sorry guys, if you can excuse me for this interruption to proceedings, there's just time for a quick update from our sponsor.
Boys, party hard, you guys. Have a great day.
Haha, that was a precursor to my third shout-out, and that's for Half the Mic, aka Mike. Great guy, great channel, and so addictively positive. It's a pleasure to spend time over at his channel. Please do stop by. Mike is running a competition, and he wants us to pop into his one of our videos, his catchphrase, which is "Party hard." So party hard, and do party hard over at Half the Mics. And we had to pop that phrase into a video, and he would give us entry into his competition. So Mike, if you could kindly take this as my entry for the competition. And I can just endorse his channel wholeheartedly. For anyone watching, you just tune into his channel and you'd be uplifted and entertained without question. So please do head on over to Half the Mic and say hi and chill out with him. And of course, most importantly, be ready to party hard. So that's my entry, please, Mike, for your competition. There we are, guys. Thank you to our sponsor, Half the Mic. And back now for some serious Jimmy Wang Yu. And in dedication to Luke, Mayasimu, as I say. What we're looking at here, which we've been looking at from the start, actually, is a very nice and extremely limited Chinese release of the Jimmy Wang Yu Collector's DVD box set, which has got 3 of his classic movies. We'll get into that in just a second, because the one of the things that led me to this, not only the importance of giving the shout-outs to all these deserving guys, but also to, as I say, Jimmy Wang Yu and Luke doing an overview of some of his Zatoichi movies. And the movie that I certainly picked up on, because not only just a Zatoichi fan, but a huge Jimmy Wang Yu fan, and as I say, the film that Luke showed off was Zatoichi meets the One-Armed Swordsman. And this is I'm pretty sure this is the very same DVD that he showed during his video. I do have another version of this, but I couldn't actually lay my hands on it. But this is a very nice edition in itself, and very much worth picking up. And as I mentioned to Luke, what is quite impressive about this is that this is the Japanese version of the film, and it won't spoil it too much, because when you see the film, there's really only one outcome, because obviously it's a Zatoichi film, and that is that Zatoichi wins the day. But there is a Chinese version of the film, and of course when the film was released in Hong Kong and all the sort of surrounding areas, regions, that of course Jimmy Wang Yu was the big star of the time, and in the Chinese version of the film, which I desperately would like to get my hands on, the One-Armed Swordsman wins the day. So two different versions of the film, but a classic film nonetheless. And that's Zatoichi meets the One-Armed Swordsman. I wanted to give Luke, and also any other fans or people looking into getting into Jimmy Wang Yu, I've got lots of his movies, but I wanted to just grab out a few. And I mentioned to Luke in a comment feedback on his video, one of the highlights is a film called Deadly Silver Spear, which is just all out action throughout the film. And this is the UK release, and it's got a very cool updated synthesized musical score, which really makes the film extremely funky. But it's just delirious action throughout, and a fabulous piece of entertainment. Pretty sure this is a widescreen, not a widescreen, a full screen release, and it is so deserving of a widescreen release, and I would die to get hold of a copy of this in widescreen, and it's so overdue being released properly as well into a better digital format. But there we are, that's Deadly Silver Spear. Now, for me, two of the most iconic films I'm going to get to, but of course the original One-Armed Swordsman for the Shaw Brothers, and its sequel, Return of the One-Armed Swordsman. And there was lots that followed on as well during Jimmy Wang Yu's days when he was away from the Shaw Brothers in Taiwan. But those original two movies are absolute classics from the Shaw Brothers stable. But away from that, Jimmy Wang Yu started making his own movies and directing his own films. And two of the greatest films he did are the One-Armed Boxer movies, which obviously he couldn't take the theme of the One-Armed Swordsman away from the Shaw Brothers, so he did his own version on it. Now this is extremely rare. This is Spike Dragon from Japan. This is the original One-Armed Boxer movie, and this is gold dust. I ordered up two of these, and kept one obviously for myself, and sent another one to the late great sadly departed Lynn Haynes, and sent him over one. He was absolutely over the moon with it when he received it, because he's such a huge fan of Jimmy Wang Yu as well. And as I say, he's sadly no longer with us, and I do miss my chats with him, but generally decent, honourable, nice guy as well. As I say, sadly missed. But he put me on to these series of films and introduced me more to Jimmy Wang Yu, and this is just an absolute classic piece of filmmaking. It is just awesome, without question. And as I say, this is an extremely rare Spike Dragon release. It was released, it sold out, and hasn't been reissued, and it's highly collectible, and it is a terrific film, highly recommended. Now it of course has a sequel, and it is known unsurprisingly as the One-Armed Boxer 2. This is the full uncut version of the film. It's released by Moonstone in the UK. It's not the best release of the film, but it's a good way of being able to pick it up and see it. And again, it's got some incredible characters, all sorts of it's just so over the top. I don't want to say too much about it. You just need to grab this without question. Both films. Better edition of the film, without question, is The Master of the Flying Guillotine, which is The One-Armed Swordsman too, but much better title for it. This is the Ultimate Edition, released in America. And again, this goes hand in hand with the original One-Armed Boxer as being one of the most iconic Jimmy Wang Yu films ever made. And it is simply has to be seen, has to be sought out and added to the collection. It is absolutely brilliant, and this is a fantastic release of the film. So there we are. Those are the two of the classic Jimmy Wang Jimmy Wang Yu films, and can't recommend them highly enough. And just to close, this is again for you, Luke. This is an even rarer set. This is the boxed edition of the Jimmy Wang Yu collector's set that was released in China, in Hong Kong. And very pleased to have this. Again, I'm pretty sure that it's now out of print, but it's a very nice collector's edition. And as I say, delighted to have this. And just quickly go through the contents of the movies. What we get is we get 3 of the classic movies, but we also get a very nice Jimmy Wang Yu bonus disc, which is an hour of stuff, which shows, I think, clips from his movies. And as I say, it's a very nice item to have, particularly that bonus disc. And what we have is 3 of his iconic films. He made a lot of films, dozens of films. This is Knight Errant. Again, lots of action, lots of entertainment, and quite brutal and quite gory actually. The goriest of all, without question, though, is Master of the Flying Guillotine and the original One-Armed Boxer. They are incredibly visceral and gory, but over the top, comic book styled action and gore. Next up we have, actually we go to that one in a second, because this is a film, again I love this film, this is Furious Slaughter, and as you see the character with his hat there, Jimmy Wang Yu, very iconic look that he created for this particular film. And again, it's a revenge film, and he fights for the just cause and against beleaguered locals, and stands up for righteousness and justice, and he knows his martial arts, and he kicks butt in the very best way. Now, this again is a fairly rare movie, but what is even rarer is this film here that I will now come to, and it's called Ma Su Shen. And it was only when I picked up this set and I had a chat to some people regarding it, and it is, as I say, the person who confirmed it for me is the late great Lynn Haynes, that this, I thought when I was watching it, is a sequel. It seems to follow on from Furious Slaughter, and he confirmed it. And he said that I was one of the first people to actually chat to him about it and recognise that it was a sequel. And I was amazed. But it is indeed. It follows on, and it's an extremely rare film. And the only way I found it is in the set, and under the title of Ma Su Shen. But even if you check it out online, it's very difficult to find any information regarding it. But anyway, fantastic film. Complements the set nicely. And very pleased indeed to have the Jimmy Wang Yu collector's set. And all in all, he is without question one of the icons of Kung Fu Asian cinema, and definitely somebody that you need to check out. So there we are, that's particular for you, Luke, but all fans of Jimmy Wang Yu as well. Thanks very much for watching, guys. As always, take care. Thanks for watching. See you all soon. Bye for now.